everybody, this is Zsa Zsa Padilla. Hinihiling is a song written by Dana Balagtas. Parang nagiging expert siya sa mga relationships na nalalayo sa isa't isa, LDR, long distance relationships. I always imagined the song to be a little whimsical. And so we thought of a concept for the video, the music video. And I always thought it was for star-crossed lovers. Yung they're really meant to be pero hindi sila magkatuluyan. Yun ang klaseng relationship. For Hinihiling, wala naman. I don't think I ever encountered anybody. Probably, yeah, in my youth, pero nagkatuluyan din naman kami. But I know of that kind of longing because you feel that you belong together and yet circumstances say otherwise. O Diyos ko, ibalik mo siya sa akin. Kasi that is so raw and so pure. Yung talagang hiling mo, yun ang pinagdadasal mo. So from the moment that you wake up, you're thinking of this person and how much you want to be together. Oh, Diyos ko, ibalik mo siya sa akin. Hinihiling is when you're missing your other half, your boyfriend, your girlfriend na hindi mo nakakasama. And you have this need to be together. So, yun yung moment na kailangan pakinggan nyo yung hinihiling. Kabiyak is also by Dana Balagtas. And ito mas obvious na nahanap mo na yung the one. Alam niyo yun? Talagang sigurado ka na dito sa taong to. Maaaring mag-asawa na kayo and yet nagkahiwalay kayo. So I can only imagine again yung may mga long distance relationships because of work, yung ating mga nasa abroad na mga kapwa Pilipino. Na-imagine ko na sobra yung desire na yung kayo na talaga. Kanya lang, medyo kailangan ng konting sakripisyo. Actually, I think other people's experiences. Kasi yung situation na gano'n na naging kabiyak mo na, asawa mo na siya or partner mo na siya, and yet because of some other situation, magkahiwalay kayo for the meantime. But you know na magkakasama kayo ulit. My favorite line is, maghihintay sa'yo, maghihintay ako. Maghihintay sa'yo, maghihintay ako. And then she starts humming a lullaby. You know, when we were listening to the song in the Star Music office, a lot of our female mga kasamahan doon said, oh, it could be for a child that I want. I'm not ready yet. Parang siya din yung kabiyak ko. So, I think it hits differently for so many people. Whatever situation you're in and you're thinking, oh, I'm not ready to have a child yet, but one day I will have that person in my life. And then, kasi it ends in a lullaby. So sabi nila, ay, nakaka-relate kami, but in this manner. So I guess because when lyrics hit you and the melody hits you, it becomes very personal. Pag affected ka, ibig sabihin, there's something that's going on in your life that you can relate to the song. Oh, I love Jonathan. I've worked with him for some theme songs and he's always pleasant to work with. He's so religious. We always start with a prayer. And it's exciting. I'm always excited when I get to work with him because I'm thinking, ano kaya mga pagagawa niya? Medyo ibabali niya or bago. And he never disappoints. I want the listeners to be affected by the music and the lyrics. I'm really very proud of this album because we worked so hard and it's all OPM. Ang tagal ko kasi naipit to sa genre ng We're All Alone, through the years, yung mga ganong klaseng kanta, which a lot of my audience likes. Now, we made sure for this album to be different. I wanted, of course, the new generations to be inspired also. And not to think, kanta yan ng lola ko, kanta yan ng nanay ko. I wanted it to cross, di ba? In the same manner that I didn't want my audience who grew up with me to be turned off by the music. But we wanted a new sound. A lot of that had to do with the arrangements. And si Jonathan na yung bahala doon, tsaka yung mga arrangers na kinuha niya. So siya yung may mga ideas. But from the onset, when we had our first meeting, that was my only request. Ayun pala, yun din ang gusto nila. So talagang nag-swak yung mga gusto namin mangyari for this album. I want everybody from all kinds of generations, from all walks of life to enjoy the album when they listen to it. It's really for listening. Hope they do. Never Be Alone was commissioned for Jeremy G to write. The idea was, we were in a meeting and tinanong nila sa akin, anong klaseng theme ang gusto mo? Yung theme pa nagagawa. Sabi ko, I already have one in mind. And it's something that I'm going through in my life right now. It's empty nesting. Alam niyo yung pag malalaki na yung anak niyo, at hindi na maingay yung bahay, naninibago ka kasi lahat umalis na, nagsilaki na sila, meron na silang sariling buhay, nagsipag-asawa na sila in my case, and they're already building their own lives. So ano yun para sa isang magulang? Yun ang storya ng kantang ito. How does a person feel or a parent feel when their kids have grown up? Feeling mo ba parang empty na yung bahay mo? Feeling mo ba nawalan ka ng purpose? Kasi nagawa mo na naman yung job mo, napalaki mo na yung mga anak mo. Maaalala ka kaya? Tatawagan ka kaya? Hindi mo maaalis yun sa isip mo kasi buong buhay mo na nandyan yung mga anak mo, iniisip mo sila kung kumain na ba sila. Yung mga little things like that. So, they'll always be with you.
The meaning is quite personal in terms of, it's about being a mom and empty nesting. So, being her daughters, it kind of adds yung layer na parang as her kids, you feel like a similar way too. Like it's like a mutual, may pagka-mutual yung distance and growing apart and growing in your lives.
And the nicest message of this song is that you will never be alone, because you will feel for a while that you're alone, but home is where the heart is. So yun yung message ng kanta. It's really beautiful.
Nervous din, honestly, because she's obviously very well respected, tsaka talented. Nervous in that sense, but buti na lang, parang obviously kilala ko siya and we have a good relationship naman. I'm trying to think din kasi if we've ever recorded anything together. I don't think so. I've recorded one of her songs before. Parang nag-collab na din kami in that sense. And we've always sang together before sa mga live shows and things like that. So it's nice na there's something na to have in posterity na parang iba din kasi pag nag-record kayo. Forever siya in a way na hindi parang performance na. Parang it's yung moment lang na yun yung makaka-capture ng moment. It's nice then to have something that'll last of ours together. Hiwalay, we were recording it din separately. It was after na-record na din niya yung kanta.
I recorded this last year. Hindi pa ready si Zia, hindi pa siya bumabalik sa pagkanta. So si Jonathan talaga was insisting.
Si Sir Jonathan Manalo, he thought that it would be like a nice thing to add. Parang naiisip na niya in the moment when they were making it. Pero parang talagang hindi niya ma-let go. Na parang, it would be so nice na may featuring me, ganyan.
Tanong mo naman si Zia, baka gusto niya kasi I really hear her voice here in the, yung mga sumasagot-sagot. And I said, parang di pa siya ready. So, I might be pushing it, because syempre, another thing that you learn as a parent when your kids have grown up is boundaries. Yung parang, masyado tayong mapilit kasi iba na, may boundaries na tayong dapat na nire-respeto.
It was nice na din to be asked because parang, yun nga, I want to just me and my sister and my mom, we all do the same thing. So parang there's a certain amount of parang respecting boundaries, ganyan, and not assuming you want to just collab with me, ganyan.
But when Zia expressed this year that she wanted to go back to singing, I called him immediately. I said, Jonathan, may pag-asa tayo. Zia wants to go back to singing. And maybe you should meet for the album that he's long been wanting also for her. Kasi marami rin siyang ideas for Zia and her album. And so, it happened. They met, and then she recorded the part. And the first time I heard it, iyak na naman. I'm really just very happy that sometimes, you really have to trust God's timing. Hindi porket yun yung panahon na iniisip mo, okay, ay wala na siya. Bakante yun, hindi yun pinagagawa ni Jonathan na may backups or what. Talagang hinihintay niya talaga si Zia. So sabi ko, yung wish mo, nagkatotoo, binigay sa atin ni Lord.
Wala naman, she was happy naman with it, thankfully. Yun lang, talagang inaral ko na lang din para not to waste any time sa studio, ganyan, para sulit din yung mga take, ganyan. She's very understanding naman about things like that. The voicing din kasi that Sir Jonathan was there with me sa room. It was just me and him, and parang on the spot lang din wala siyang parang voicing na binigay. So it was also like a nice little exercise. Kaya din natagalan, but it was worth it din naman kasi may layer yung voicing. It's really just like, in the background, kind of, it's not necessarily a duet, kaya featuring lang din, diba? So it's more of trying to complement the song in a way na, kasi parang it's a song about, from the mom's perspective, na medyo nare-reflect din in the child's perspective. So, it's really more of like to support or like amplify or complement, yun nga yung mga iniisip niya, ganyan. Parang may sumasagot ba, parang ganun. I guess my favorite lyrics is just the old adage na time will always heal. Pero yung maganda din kasi sa part na yun ng kanta is parang nagka-counter kami nung parang backup ko at saka yung melody niya. So there's like a really nice parang time will always, always heal. Na it was very well done by Sir Jonathan. Then, parang again, it's like a nice compliment, pero back and forth na hopefully while you're listening, it has a kind of nice like effect sa meaning, but also melodically sa ganun.
It's very catchy. I don't know if I have a favorite line, but whenever I sing it with Zia, I don't look at her in the eyes. Kasi pag nagtingin na kami, biglang mababasa yung mga mata namin. I'm like, hindi tayo makakakanta. Ang hirap kasi kumanta ng emotional ka eh.
No, yeah, it's hard din kasi when you're singing yung... Pag medyo naiyak ka, di ba parang nakaka-affect din sa throat nung so parang na-affect din yung singing mo. And at the same time is yung focus din ba na nasa stage ka, yung presence mo on stage, ganun, yung tama ba yung lyrics. So parang medyo nadi-distract din kami na parang you get taken away din kasi with your emotion and things like that. So we try not to look at each other. I try to look like medyo sa likod niya. So from the front, medyo, I still kind of look like I'm looking at her. Medyo dinadaya din namin. Minsan nakatingin ako sa band or parang a little behind her. Yun din yung maganda sa listening to music and writing music. It's one of those things that sometimes it's easier to listen to something than to like confront or like address something. Parang minsan dun kasi din lumalabas yung mga feeling mo na yung tinatago mo.
The first few times that we did this song, nakakaiyak talaga. To all the moms and daughters, ayun, kanina nabanggit ko, please be respectful of boundaries. Ako, nangyari na sa akin yan because I was hovering, I was going to her place, minsan unannounced. Kailangan talaga respetuhin natin yung time na magkikita tayo.
I don't know, I can only speak from the perspective of being a daughter. So it's hard for me to have a message for all the moms and daughters out there. So I guess just give each other grace both ways. That's always good no matter whose relationship or about whoever, diba? It's always important to give each other grace. And you don't really know what anybody is going through kahit nakakilala mo because we try to be strong for each other. We try to protect each other from, the hard things that we're going through. So, yun.
Kailangan ang pagmamahal eksakto lang. Kahit naman sa partner natin, hindi po ba kailangan huwag sakal. So when they feel that it's a little bit stifling, you just let go. I think you have to learn to let go. My mom lives abroad, so siya naghihintay rin lang ng tawag ko eh. Hindi siya makulit sa akin. She respects my time, she knows I'm busy. But I see so much joy in her face whenever I make a call. Kasi video call kami, so talagang tuwan-tuwa siya. And she really expects it. Secretly, I think. Kasi ako ganun, sana may tumawag sa akin. Kilig na kilig ako talaga. I get thrilled. So please, also to all the daughters out there, don't forget to not only take care of your parents, but to give them a call. Kasi hindi nyo lang alam, iniisip namin kayo palagi.
Hi, I'm Kai Montanolo.
Hi, I'm Darren.
Hi, this is Marielle.
What's up? I'm Jaren.
Hi everyone, this is Chloe SJ.
Hey guys, this is Guy.
Mabuhay! We are Beanie. For more videos, subscribe now
To the ABS-CBN
Star Music YouTube channel.
And do not forget
To hit the bell button.
for our latest updates.
Thanks for watching!